Hello, hashtag Health Wealth Life, day 213, 213. All right, so today we're going to go from a as a physical and mental strength coach. We're going to take it, I want to take you an understanding around what you'll be really clear about around the physical body, and that's food. And then we're going to just take that into the mental side of things, which then comes back around and actually benefits the physical side. So here we go. So you know that what foods you eat affect your body. The foods you choose to eat day to day will affect the shape of your body. Now, imagine you grew up in another country. So if you grew up in England, imagine you now grew up in Russia. Or if you grew up in Australia, imagine now you actually grew up in Malaysia. Imagine you were in the States and actually now you grew up in Germany. You'd eat different food, right? Your diet would be different. Vips, how are you? Hope you're well. Long time no see. And imagine how your clothes would be different, right? You'd choose different clothes, you'd have a different environment around you, and that would affect the way you think and everything that happens in your day-to-day, but how your body looks as well, right? So the food you choose to eat will affect how your body looks. So if you ate differently, do you think you'd start to look differently? And that's what lots of people do with diets, right? So they change their diet, they start changing their body shape. But is it sustainable? You know, it's another conversation. So the point being is that the thoughts you think are the food for your brain. The thoughts you think are the food for your brain. So just like food for your body actually shapes your body, the foods you choose to eat shape your body, the thoughts that you feed your brain every day shape your environment. They shape your environment. So, the words you think in your head, how you talk to yourself, what you listen to, what you read, people you speak to. That's why it's so important that the people around you, you're the average of the 5 people around you, that you spend time with quality people. That's really important. What you watch on TV, what you read, all this stuff is so important, because that is what shapes your environment. Now, if your environment isn't something you like, or you think it could be better, then that's where you start. You start with, what food are you feeding your brain? What food are you feeding your brain? I'm gonna go under this tree because I like it under a tree. All right, so that is the physical to mental strength conditioning section I want to go through today. So what you read, what you hear, what you think will eventually determine your environment and what you experience. So what they found on with a study of positive or negative people, optimistic or pessimistic people, is that they showed them the same picture, and it was a picture of a sun and a scene. Okay, so most pessimistic people see a sunset, and most optimistic people see a sunrise. Exactly the same picture, it just their minds perceive things in a different way. Point being that you get to choose. You get that choice of what you're thinking, and it may take time to condition your brain to think that way, just like it takes time for you to condition your body to look a certain way through exercise and through diet. But through thinking and being aware of the thoughts you use in your mind and how you communicate, and being aware of what you hear and what you see, that shapes your environment over time. Now, if you could take it up a notch, you get used to going up 1 or 2 notches in positivity, then in 6 months, 12 months time, you're just used to that new level, and then you can take up another notch. It's a process, just like taking your body to look like your dream body, right? It's a process. It takes maybe 2 to 6 months to have that happen, depending on where you start, and everyone's different, right? So the food for thought is, what food are you feeding your brain? Because that will determine your environment. And then your environment, the more you improve that, the more happier you are, the happier you are with your environment, the easier it is for you to get in shape. And that's a fact. That is a fact. All right, that's it. That's the physical to mental strength conditioning. Hope I made that clear. It was a nice, smooth transition, I hope, and really simple. We understand the food part. Most people don't understand the thought part, and that's a massive element of it. Maybe, you could argue it's the most important element, because once we get that locked in, then it becomes much easier for us to change your body shape as you wish, because we don't have those emotional attachments or food cravings and all those things going on. They're much more under control and under wraps. All right, that's it. I'm going to finish with that. Have an amazing rest of the day, wherever you are, whatever time of the day you're watching this, and do me one favor, press that share button. Press that share button. I do that now. So always remember that happy is a skill that you can learn, and understanding that physical and mental strength go together hand in hand, and it's a beautiful circle, is a better way to bring out your personal best. Let's go get some health wealth. Let's take the world with us. I'll see you tomorrow.